Real quick, leave a like on this video or this woman will be your mother in your next life. Also, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So a little backstory into this woman before we get into the video. This lady is literally the scum of the fucking earth. She is legit the perfect example of bacteria in human form. She wishes death upon her daughter several times and just outright announces her hatred towards her own daughter. Her own daughter then goes on to enter a state of depression due to this abuse and asks her should she take her own life. Her mother simply responds, yes. Matter of fact, let me grab my beer. That's some of the coldest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Honestly, she's one of the most disgusting, despicable things I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm a pretty big fan of horror manga, specifically Junji Ito, which is some of the most disturbing shit you'll ever see in your entire life, but this lady is even worse. I don't even know what to say. Let's just get into this fucking video.
It has been hard to hold a steady job since my third child was born. My two youngest kids have disabilities, and my second to youngest child rides the special ed bus. It's very important that I'm there for her bus. I am a licensed nurse's assistant. I went to go get certified, but I missed the window to obtain my certification.
Let's go ahead and pause that real quick. Now, if you know anything about nursing, or if you know anything about fucking logic and common sense, you would know that what she just said made zero fucking sense. In order to be a nurse, you have to be a licensed registered nurse before you be a nurse. That makes no fucking sense, okay? So, either she's lying about this whole nursing shit, or she was just never a fucking nurse, alright? Or at the very least, she tried to be a nurse and failed, and then claimed she quit? I just don't understand the logic behind what the fuck she's trying to say.
I had to stop working at the nursing home. Currently, I'm in the process of working towards my certification so I can go back to work.
Well, Jennifer signed over guardianship of her 17-year-old daughter, Adriana, to her teacher, Whitney. She says that she just didn't get along with Adriana, and by sending her away, they would get space that they all need. You've told her to just kill herself, and when she did, you'd just get a beer and watch her die. You've told her you hate her. She makes your blood curdle. Just, if you would, could you just make a list for me of her positive.
Dr. Phil, you're supposed to be the mediator between this conflict, and you're over here grinding my gears. It took him 5 minutes to spell the word positive, and he spelled it wrong. Dude, you're on a national proclaimed television show that broadcasts across the fucking world, and you spelled positive wrong. Put an I at the end of it. What are you doing? On top of that, why is that shit lagging so hard? Looks like that's the same shit I had in 6th grade. I remember we used to have this shit in 6th grade. These fucking and after school, people used to draw dicks on them and wait for class to start. Dr. Phil, come on. This dude's rich. Just fucking buy a chalkboard or something, bro. Or get somebody to do it for you. Jesus. On top of that, if you write your E's like this, kill yourself. Alright? That's kind of fucked up considering the fact that this mom wants her daughter to kill herself. Oh, maybe her daughter writes her E's like this and she wants her to kill herself too. Jesus, I'm sorry, I'm going to hell. Sorry about that.
Characteristics.
She's very bright and articulate.
Okay. So she's bright, okay. What else?
She's a social butterfly. She's very outgoing.
Okay. So she's social. Uh-huh.
She's just all around a happy person. Like,
Pardon me?
she's just all around a happy person.
She's happy?
Yeah. For them, I mean,
Lady,
honestly,
why are you crying? I don't understand why she's crying.
Oh, yeah. I don't have any more.
She's bright, social, and happy.
I mean, come on. That's the most disgusting, despicable list I've ever seen. Like, you're her mom. You've named 3 of the most broadest, basic things I've ever heard in my entire life. I swear to God, the next thing on that list is she inhales and then sometimes exhales after she inhales. Like, I like that about her. It's like she's good at inhaling, and she also remembers to exhale after she inhales. I like that about her. That's the Jesus Christ. How do you hate your child this much? It's so sad to watch. Honestly, I really hope that these are actors and this is scripted. But I think we all know that this is not. This is so sad.
I've just met her and can make a longer list than that. I think she's very compassionate. I think she's very caring. I think she's very committed. I think she's very reliable. I mean, I could just go on and on. I think she's very mature. I think I think she's very forgiving. I think she has a very optimistic spirit. I think she's very insightful and deep emotionally. I could just go, we don't have enough time.
Dr. Phil, her integrity and drive are amazing.
Yeah. Integrity, drive. I mean, I've just known her like 30 minutes and can list 20 things. You've known her 17 years and you say she's bright, social, and happy? You don't much care for her, do you?
We just are not, we don't get along.
Everything about this woman, her triple neck, disgusting. The fact that she looks like a fucking pig, disgusting. The fact that her voice is annoying as fuck and super high pitch, disgusting. The fact that she actually looks like the shit off of the Mucus commercial, fucking disgusting. But I almost don't want to play this fucking clip for you guys because this lady is just, her bullshit's honestly insane. I just kind of want to roast her for this entire video. I don't want to even give her a chance to fucking speak. This lady's the same species as wild boars and they can speak telepathically.
Tell me how the emotion of hate comes into your consciousness with regard to your daughter. How do you hate your child? Hate is a big word. The synonyms for hate would be to despise, detest, unpleasant, and unacceptable.
When she started going to middle school, 6th grade, that's when her bad behavior started. And she started hanging out with people that did drugs. And when she stopped listening to me, and she started bringing it into my house with the other kids, I just started hating her.
This lady really just said in 6th grade she used to bring drug dealers home. What? Kind of drugs? They're in 6th grade. You're like 12 years old when you're in 6th grade. What kind of drugs are you doing? Come on. This lady, she's obviously fucking making bullshit up. Her daughter doesn't even seem like the type to actually hang out with drug dealers, which, well, I understand. The fuck? They're in 6th grade. How many people are fucking doing drugs? Come on. This got like a kid doing fucking crystal meth in the back of the gym class. Everybody's playing kickball. This kid's just there. Even if she did drugs in 6th grade, it would only be to cope with the fact that she has such a shit mom. Come on. It's like, so can you even blame her, even if what she's saying is true? If you have such a shit mom like this, why not do drugs? Come on, like, that's probably gonna be the best thing about your fucking life.
Well, let me first introduce Dr. Sophie, what's your read on this situation?
Are you jealous of her?
No,
I think you are.
no,
Are you competing with her?
no.
I think you are. But you got to be real with yourself. Until you're real, this isn't going to fix.
Dr. Charles Sophie, he's board certified in adult psychiatry, child and adolescent psychiatry, and family practice. So, Dr. Sophie, thank you for being here.
It's abuse.
Are you concerned, as am I, for the other children in the home?
Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with the other children. Really,
Nothing
there's
wrong
not.
with this child. It's the issue is you.
No.
Honestly.
How many jobs have you had in the last 2 years?
Only 2.
Okay. And how long were you on each of those jobs?
Arby's I was with for a couple months, and the nursing home I was with for about a week.
Out of the last 24 months, you've worked 9 weeks?
Roughly.
She's only had work for 9 weeks. Let's do the math on that. What's the percentage of that? Of the year? What's the percentage of the year she's had no work? 104, well, other way around. 9 divided by 104. Wow. Oh my god. Subtract 1. 91.3% of the time, this lady has no money coming in. Wow. That's just fucking absurd.
So 22 months, no job, 2 months, job.
Oh.
And if the best predictor of future behavior is relevant past behavior, then you're likely to work 2 months in the next 2 years.
No, I mean, I know how to keep a job. It's just, I have to be there for the bus to get my youngest daughter off because she rides the special ed bus. If I'm not there, she goes to a safe house. So where am I going to work from 11 to 2? And I'm not going to go flipping burgers.